Hi everyone. In this video I want to show you how to execute looping in Scratch. Looping is a very common structure in programming languages, and it basically means you take a bunch of commands and you run through them once, and then you loop back and you run through them again and again, and you can loop through them as many times as you want. So I'll show you how to do that within Scratch. So to begin with, click on Control. Clicking on Control will show you the different types of looping structures. So we'll start with a very simple one, the forever loop. And this basically means that whatever commands we put in this little area here will be executed forever. So let's try a really simple one. What we'll do is we'll get the cat to move to the right forever. So we'll click on Motion, and we'll have it move 10 steps. So it's going to move 10 steps, and so forth until it goes off the screen. So let's run it now. And there we go. Now you can see that the cat hasn't kept moving forever. That's because in Scratch they don't want you to lose the cat. They don't want you to lose the avatar you're working with. So it hangs off a little bit. But you see, if I grab it and move it back here and release it, you can see the loop is still running. There we go. So how do you stop an endless loop? Well, in Scratch, you can click on this little stop sign, and now the cat has stopped the loop. Okay, so that's one very simple loop, forever loop. Let's try something a little more complicated. Let's suppose when the cat gets to the edge, we want him to bounce off and go back the other way, and when it hits the other edge, we want him to bounce back and go the other way, sort of like a ping pong ball, back and forth. So we can click on Motion, and we'll have him move 10 steps, and then if it hits the edge, we'll have him bounce. Okay, let's watch that. And so there we go. We've got a forever loop with a bounce associated with it. And we'll stop it like so. Okay, let's try another loop type. This time let's try a loop in which something happens a certain number of times. Well, let's suppose we want the cat to move in a circular motion, like all the way around. So how do we create a circle? Well, you basically move forward a little bit and then turn a little bit, move forward a little bit and turn a little bit, and repeat that process over and over and over again. So let's try that. We'll start with Motion, then move a little bit, and then we'll have them turn. So let's have them turn, say, maybe not that much, maybe just turn 10 degrees. And if you remember, a circle has 360 degrees in it. So we have to repeat this 36 times for them to go around once, because 36 times 10 is 360. So again, move a bit, turn a little bit, then you loop around, move a bit, turn a little bit, and we'll do this 36 times and then stop. So let's run it. There he goes. Now, if we want him to go around twice, we could change this to 72 times, which is twice 36. Now, if we run it, there's 1 and there's 2. So that's another very common type of loop structure, one where you repeat the action so many times. Okay, let's try one more type. Maybe as you see, we've looked at a couple forever loops and a repeat loop. Let's look at a repeat until something happens. So let's have the cat go around in a circle, perhaps even draw a circle, and have the cat draw the circle in different colors until we press the space bar. So let's start with the drawing a circle part, and we already know how to do that. We're going to have it move it 10 steps, and then we're going to have it turn 10 degrees. Now the color part, as you can see under looks, whoops, I think I've got it wrong here. Pen, sorry. Pen, you can have the cat draw things as it moves. So let's set the pen color to green. Pen down means start drawing. Put down the pen on the paper. Then as it moves, it's going to draw. And then when it's finished, we'll put the pen up. Okay, so we've got the pen set to green, put the pen down, it's going to draw the circle, and then it's going to put the pen up. Now let's change the pen color as we move. So we'll change the pen color, move 10 steps, turn, change the pen color. So this way the pen color will keep changing as it goes around the circle. Okay, now the last thing we've got to do is figure out how to stop the cat when we press the space bar. So you click on Sensing, and you look down here, and there's what we want if the space key is pressed. So you'll notice that the shape of this item is the same as the shape here, and that's because it fits right in there. So now we've got the final part of our program all ready. Repeat until the space key is pressed. Change the pen color, move, turn, and so forth, around and around until we do this, at which point it exits the repeat loop and finishes. Okay, let's give it a try. So there it goes. It's going around in a circle, and if you look carefully, you can see that the pen color is changing as it goes around. And I'll press the space bar now to stop it. And there we go. And if we want, we can try other things. We could have it maybe just do 5 degrees instead of 10. This will make a bigger circle. And so forth. So there's a lot of things you can play with here using looping structures. Okay, that's it for looping structures. We've looked at forever loops, a couple of forever loops, a repeat loop, and a repeat until loop. And these are the basic looping structures that you'll see in Scratch and in fact in just about any programming language.